a hard job to keep peace with her. Moving over, I definitely didn't want to be catch. First person, it's just no good. And second, in fact, it still remains to be seen what she was doing here. But though it somehow seemed to be innocent enough, it didn't seem to have anything to do with my presence in this world. It was just innocence. It was nothing worth spying on. At least we came out of the squad. Sylvia stopped and turned around to face me. Did you think I didn't notice you? I was a bit confused, but I put on a mask of fair calmness. How long ago? I'm not sure. Sylvia, come close. 5 minutes ago, maybe. Oh, ever there as the lake? What lake are you talking about? Well, Zero seemed to be silently surprised, so I suddenly couldn't figure out wherever she was preparing that nothing had happened to her. Well, never mind. I made up my mind to behave like a gentleman, as gentlemen as possible in their circumstances, and say nothing. Alright. Unexpectedly easy, she agreed. What a beautiful night. Siba took his seat on the bench and looked up at the sky. I guess since nights are common here, well, probably. Why so uncritical? I don't know. I just got lost in the thought. Thinking about what? She stared at me like she was looking for something on my face, but then went back to stargazing. Now and then, I fall into such a mood at night. During the day, I'm whipped up into work with no time to relax, while at night, it's so quiet here. If it wasn't for the chest and the night birds, one would feel like being face to face with you first. For some reason, I didn't think of Sylvia as someone who could talk about such madness. As for me, ever too quiet here. Is it? Yes, really. Anything wrong with that? Well, alright. She stood up quietly and fixed her skirt. It's time to go to bed. Good night. I watched her walk away. Our talk might have been about nothing, but it seemed to me it had some deep and secret meaning which could arrive only next to Sylvia. Seemed like ever in my situation, such a moment of peace, struggle, or absolutely necessary. They made me feel untethered with the universe. I ever say Felly is sleeping now. I'm not sure how much time I spent sitting there, but after a little while, I started to feel sleepy. For the first time today, I finally felt how tired was. There was no light in the window, so I opened this up and might be asleep already. Strange enough, she waited for me yesterday. I entered the cabin quietly, slipped laying on the bed. When you think about it, my situation hasn't gotten any clearer today. In fact, I spent the whole day doing useless stuff. I wouldn't have never have ever thought about doing something like this in the real world. Though I had plenty of time. In the real world. So, virtual world? I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out. Because I guess he's just thinking like, man, I'm probably not in the real world. I'm probably in like some kind of virtual world or something. How much time I would have here totally is still a mystery. Maybe entry, or maybe there are only a few minutes left. I just didn't want to think about the past, about how I got to this camp. For the first time in a long while, I feel really tired. Not only emotional tired, but also physically tired. Biological tired, and God knows how else tired. I just want everyone and everything to solve out. Start with my own thoughts. I wanted this mess somehow resolved by itself, or at least without my active presence. And what if I'm stuck here forever? Then I have to get used to it. To live like that, I'm not ready. My conscience slowly dripped away from me, and it became practicing hard to concern or something. This perhaps it's better to wait until tomorrow. I roll over and fall asleep. Day 3. Alright. And I laugh and feel an exhaustion behind. I woke up exhausted, both physically and mentally. It happened to me all the time. You seen incredible large imagine your dreams as if you fall into a Hollywood blockbuster with a plot full of twists. Well pad actors and mental might dope. I mean, visual effects, and then you woke up in the morning without remembering a thing. That's what I was trying to do to restore the image shown by the relaxing brain, but that part of my memory was empty, ever entirely, or formed completely. Become. Okay, it's 7 a.m. Exactly to the clock. It seemed to be early. It seemed to be a early bird today. Devamba was still sleeping whipped tightly in her blanket. Whipped so tightly in a hot summer. I got up and stripped and went to the mirror to have a look at myself. I better shave. Strange idea before twisting for the trifling mouth was enough, but now nothing depends on the way I look. I haven't found a realization anyway. Why do I ever need it? If I look like I am 17 at most. So breakfast can't start early than 9 a.m. And this means I have plenty of time, which I could spend on walking and watching, for example. The water didn't seem as cold as the previous day. On the contrary, its refreshing coolness helped me to bend up and come back to reality, whether all their evenings could be called real. The tooth powder didn't seem to be such a outdated thing. It's quite through struck me that it's not that different from toothpaste. When I returned to the cabin, only the Saba was already up. Girl, where were you? Did you take a bath as well? So shoot. She was staring in front of the mirror and fixing her hair. Good morning, Sama. Morning. Because of the lack of sleep, my head was still singing, and my thoughts were just jumping together. However, I didn't regret waking up instead of my usual hobby, up sleeping for 2 or 3 hours more. How come you got up so early? It's just happened. And no next shifts once again? I do it myself, not a big deal, on my way to canteen. I don't think so. Do it now. Did you forget about the lineup before breakfast? How could I ever forget? Man, we got a line. And what's the lineup going to be about today? We discussed the aids for the day. So, what's the A Bay? A freaky squad I didn't care for what might be on the A Bay for our courage pioneers troop. I was mostly interested in what was brave leader would send our little pioneer army for the following 12, 15 hours. Maybe I could manage to avoid enemy locations? Oh wait. Okay, that's a new pose. Pose. You find that out at the lineup. She gave me a whip smile. Desava, you know my stomach is getting upset. Well, I believe that's okay to mess the lineup once. I could get all nabbed if I felt to control it right here. Where did all this courage come from? You have 5 more minutes. I'm afraid I need more time. Could you tell me right now, please? Sure, I try, but just in case it's all going down. Hold on. Hey, hold on. That was her? Oh, fine. Oh, our list for today is clean the camp locations. Ordinary the books in the library, some of our mere tasks, and of course, we have a build in the evening. Watch yourself! You might take part in the camp activities today. You bet. Definitely, and now I rather. Come on, let's hit the road. Oh my god. I came out of the cabin and hid in the bushes behind and waited for old Disaba to leave. Actually, I didn't have any particular reason to behave this way. But the voice with me kind of told me that I have nothing to do at the lineup. After the camp leader left, I went back to the cabin and decided to wait for breakfast here. Well, I'm not planning on taking part in comedy live today. Clean and organized, that's what someone in my situation should be doing. The day had passed. I'm still right when I started. All the reasons seem to be perfectly organized people. They were involved in a compares where comments with aliens and have no idea about time whips. Of course, each of them is a bit particular, but those particularness do not seem out of line at all. Moreover, if I had met any of these pioneers in my familiar world, I would suspect anything wrong. Hmm. Maybe you met some of them, and maybe you just don't remember. They seem to be ever more normal in nature than, let's say, you're truly. This line of reasonable was quite located. The ill path was the emissive answers. Ordinary people in the extra place. I I heard and send that array somewhere. I mean, then or appear near, or evermore live their familiar lives and do their regular stuff day by day. They don't understand that the world around them is not what it looks like. Okay, but this is their point of view. As for me, I'm not acquainted with the world of the Sakana Camp. It's reside ever they seem to behave the way normal people would, under the same circumstances. I have to decide here and now, are those people involved in what happened to me? Can they give me any answers? Or do I have to seek the truth somewhere else? I like how we think about this, you know? It seems I overdid it a bit with the thinking. There are no usual crowd of hungry pioneers near the canteen. Or ever inside the canteen. Most of them probably had their breakfast before 9 a.m. But ever better to compare three a crowd. Lily was sitting in the farthest corner of the canteen. Lily picked with her fork as a Amador lamp that Amador lamp fans of repel and repro. Having a breath having breakfast with her seemed like a good idea. We can have a chat and play. We can have a chat in peace. Or at least trying to have one. I was on the way to her table when suddenly somebody grabbed me by the sleeve. Send the librarian. Get your, get your, get your meal and come. We need to talk. What are you waiting for? I was a bit confused. Perhaps since it is a bit too sudden. What's wrong? Get your meal and sit down. Suppose that she considered her behavior completely normal. Sorry, but I promise, Lily. Fine, wait a bit. You wanna, nah, hold on. But in this case, okay, in this case we need save. So, I'm gonna pick, fine, wait a minute. For now. I'm not sure why, but I accepted the invite. Wait, if I can learn something new. She is such a bookworm. A minute later, I was sitting in front of Senna with a tried and simple meal and perhaps 2 eggs, 4 pieces of white bread, and a cent and a glass of eggnog. Poke Apnon? Thanks. I decided to act as proper as I could, and also eat more near without chopping and spilling crumbs of food or drop of endon. So what do you want to talk about? Today at the library. I wasn't listening for this point onward. I immediately recalled on the salvo words about the scheduled evening for today. Don't forget. Oh, what? I say don't forget to visit the library after lunch. What for? Were you ever listening? No. I admire honestly. Senhan faced her red, then arrived greenly, then took on a soft purple color. Oh my god, you kidding me? Today after lunch, you in the library, God. Done. Done? What kind of curse is that? Though a pioneer might never use a cursing word. How could I forget the rules? So okay, so they cursed. I'm just gonna say cursed. Oh yeah, sure. I apologize, of course. I be there. Actually, I wasn't really planning to go anywhere, but if you want to make someone speak, you need to sacrifice a bit first. By the way, what year is it now? I totally lost count. Decide to play fair. She looked at me, perhaps an answer. Have you gone completely bananas? Honestly, that's how I feel for the last few days. Sanaya, Sanaya didn't reply. Or so, what year is it? I smiled kindly. Listen, why don't you visit the infinity? Well, they tell me what year is there? So critical and ever more. Sanaya stood up and headed to the exit. Wait, you didn't finish your meal. But it looks like she one turned back. I was finished chomping on the surface, which tasks like a twist barrier cabin. I wonder if they have internet across here. I guess not. A pioneer said the table Pioneer said the next table noticed me, talked to myself, and stared at me, smiling, waving to him in return. After such a friendly greeting, he, for some reason, left the canteen quietly without finishing breakfast. Done with the food, it's time to search for some clues. Sometime later, I finally come to the infinity. I have nothing to do in that place. Though the nurse seemed quite caring, and better to keep a distance from her. Such as been violence is actually scary. She may know something, but I just had the courage to enter the infinite. Oh my god, we get to see her again. Moreover, I have no reason to. Not a single one. Immediately, in my own thoughts, I didn't notice the nurse who was standing on the porch. Hey, hey there, Pioneer. She come close. Oh shoot, bro, just look at her. You might be sick. Did you come for medicine? No, I was just wandering around. Oh, a treatment, I see. But if you're here, I have a serious task for you. I gave her a look of inquiry. The words task me feel uneasy. It sounded like something infell. You gotta be my guinea pig. With that persona game. The nurse smiles spiritually. You both will help me to make a end toward of supporting medicine, which arrived today. Oh my god, so we gotta be your guinea pig? Bro, what? We gotta be your guinea pig? Are you kidding me? Both? Who are we? Perhaps I mishand? But what words could be confusing with both? Oh. Girl, what? What are you doing here? Like, shoot. Hey, what's up? Hey. Illa emerged from behind the nurse's back. It seems strange that I hadn't noticed her until now. Come here after dinner. I have explained everything to Lila. She will tell you what to do. Medicine, huh? Supported today, but Olin DeSaba told me that no buses will arrive in the next couple of days. So there was visiting to our camp today. Yes, they arrived from the city this morning. Why are you asking? Just curious. Alright then, Pioneer. So tonight, after dinner, you be here. Maybe I was basically noticed this whole time. Surely she able to remain invisible like in Skill Ninja. I could do it on my own. No way. There are a lot of boxes. And Pioneers is always ready. Is that so, Pioneer? Man, why are you blushing? Why were you blushing? Doc, man, like... Oopsie. Oopsie doo. Okay. So you realize at me and smile mischievously. I don't want to spend the whole evening doing something like this. And also, I got more important things to do, like hanging out with Sylvia, but rejecting the request would be really improper. If it wasn't Lila who was staying here, I would definitely think my way out. Okay, I come. You know, Ivy asked me to help her tonight. What? Now let's pick this. First, I'm saving. Hold on. Yeah, I'm saving. Hold on. Just in case I'm saving. I'm saving. But yeah, you know, Undisava asked me to help her tonight. Dude, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have to lie to her. I should think before I say something. Really? And what exactly are you going to be helping her with? It was turning out badly, but I decided to stand my ground. Her cabin. She asked me to clean it up, sort out things, and so on. I bet you know what a mess the cabin is. Sure, she asked you to tip up her clean set too. The nerds look at me so intensely that Nobly and Fergo as the Battle of Waterloo seem now a small annoyance compared to my carrot flower. I was going to say something, but she continued to speak. Okay then, Pierre. We managed it without you. I apologize, but you see, I said and looked at Lila. She started looking at the ground like before, blushed more and more. It's alright. I am managed it on my own. Okay then. A weird silence followed. I wanted to get into the ground because of my lame lie that I probably offered Lila. Well, goodbye then. Aww. Bye. The nurse was still smiling spitefully. I turned and walked away, almost running. Though, in fact, I really wanted to run. Common sense advised me not to. Bro. Okay. I came back to my senses when I reached the squad. So what's next? I decided to visit my cabin in order to collect my phone. I don't know where I found myself today, but having a witch is what always useful. Though having a watch, which is much easier. Suddenly I had a different turn, which was cut through the usual noise of the camp. I listened to it carefully. Sounded like a electric guitar. 3 with power chords, no more. But this Oh, it still feels somehow warm, as if it's very cut to basically in IO receives it was used. Could there be such a gloss here? The sound was definitely coming from somewhere near the station area. I wonder who that could be. Let's take a look. Who cares? I better keep looking for answers. Who cares? I better keep looking for answers. Okay. Whatever, that is... What's the big deal? I have better things to do. I came back to the leader's cabin. Only to Sava was laying grizzly on her bed and reading a book. Someone, what are you doing here? That's why I could ask her too. I forgot something, so I came back. You were abandoned at the lineup? Oh yeah, I apologize. Alright. Nevertheless, you should do something useful today. Just as planned. But I have my own version of what useful means. Like, you could go to the squad to help with the cleaning. Sylvia is in charge there. Yes! Yes! Strange, I've just been there and I hasn't seen anyone. Or you could visit the boys at the electric club and they asked me for a help. No. No. Those fathers of infants again. Finally, you could help at the spa club. What? I mean, what are they up to? I bet you we had to go to that place and somebody else route. They rewrite the past, fixing the vents and changing the gold nest, and so on. Honestly, nothing of those options suits me. Why is she always trying to ban me with work? Suddenly, unexpectedly for Sylvia, no one ever worked here. Well, some people in particular join their free time with a useful spirit. And one of the leaders intend to keep me busy seems to serve only one purpose. To curb me from finding out my character's location. Really, all the deeps and questions concerning my existence are ways away by my boom together with all the rest in the In any case, take some time to work. It would probably pay off. But just like someone stuff gains have reached yet a bit plus, I will stand by my beliefs. You know, I already have my own agreement. Oh, really? What kind of agreement? She bent up. Well, I can't just tell her what I'm really thinking about. On the other hand, why not? No, it's too dangerous. At least now I managed to stay fair place and nothing can threaten me. Everything seemed that way. Just as I thought. What exactly she thought remains secret. You probably had not yet realized how important it is to prepare in social life. This is the only way to become a pioneer captain of being a role model. I didn't want to sit through another long lecture, so I decided to accept one of the offers. Sometimes the answers in this world can be found in the most unexpected peace, or at least so I wait to believe. So should I choose for you? the Lear voice turn optionally. I can do it by myself, thank you. Alright, so... I mumbled and left for the cabin. Go and help Sylvia. Always using the Lear of two evils.